Hello, 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 hello. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. This is Sports Chit Chat. I know. I'm the only motherfucker that's chit chatting in here. And it's okay because you know what? You have to be the content. We are the content. We are the television programming system. We're not broadcasting system but technically we are broadcasting, right? See where I get you guys? We covered a parlay last night, ladies and gentlemen. We covered a parlay. We won a 5 leg parlay last night, betting on the Chicago Bulls. Yes, yes. But we'll talk about that after we're gonna break down the slate here. Only got baseball here. We have 2 early matinee baseball games. Obviously the A's and the Orioles. We're gonna talk about it right now here. All right, we have the A's yesterday getting their first win on the road. So congratulations to the Oakland Athletics for getting the first win of the season on the road here. So, got the proverbial. So, and the Baltimore Orioles today, look for them to bounce back here. I look for Baltimore to have a little bounce back here today. As far as that goes here, we have, obviously the A's are plus 190 here. You got Adam Allery on the mound here, the right-handed pitcher going up against Cole Irving. Right now, I'm liking the under here. I'm liking this under 10 runs here. I don't know. I know they went over 10 runs yesterday, and I took the under 9, so I'm gonna get spanked in the ass once again. But I think under 10 will be sufficient for this game. And the second game we have the Boston Red Sox having Corey Kluber on the mound, trying to take on those undefeated Rays yesterday. Taj Bradley, their coveted #1 pitching prospect, went out there and pitched here. I've been all over this Rays and Red Sox, and it went over 8. It went over 8. But today I'm going with the under 8 here with the Red Sox and Rays here. I'm going to go under 8 here. Then we have the Phillies and we have the Reds here. The Reds, Reds have been pretty talented here, team, and they played well. They played Atlanta very well, and obviously the Phillies here have been kind of got some close losses here as of late. But give me Philadelphia on the road today. Give me the Phillies on the road. Then we have the Minnesota Twins and we have the New York Yankees. You have Joe Ryan going up against Johnny Barreto for the Yankees here. See, I was opposite yesterday with the Yankees here. I was on the other side of the Yankees here. But, I kind of figured the Yankees would get a W here. I mean, that was a close game. So, today at Yankee Stadium, give me the Yankees on the run line here. Give me the Yankees on the run line here. Alright, then we got the Tigers and the Blue Jays. We got Spencer Turnbull versus Chris Bassett. Obviously the Blue Jays game. But I don't know. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the under 9 here for the Blue Jays and the Tigers here. I don't know why. I don't. And then the last game, but not least, we have the Pirates taking on the Cardinals here. Pittsburgh has been a really tough team here. But there's no way I could go against the Cardinals here tonight here. So that's what I'm taking here. That is my parlay here. We're gonna throw this baby out there here. All right. So yeah, we this is bravado here. We like to do that. I mean, and today, like I said, I'll break down some of these games, and like I said, Like I said, we'll talk about the Athletics and Orioles right now here, since these games are already in progress here. But I gotta give it another bet in here on my bookie over here. Let's see if we can see that here. Well, thank God you can't see my But yeah, this is the site I won on last night. We So let's go. I mean, I'm not too much into the, but we got the A's, A's and Orioles. All right, they got it's 10 runs here. Do we take? Do we think the A's get the run? I don't know. I still feel like we take the under 10 here. Um, I think Boston plays a little bit better here. I'm gonna say I'm look at that perspective here. Phillies and the Reds here. We'll take an under 9 here. We'll take the under 9 there. And I don't know. I'm feeling Yankees run line today here. We're feeling froggy here for the Yankees here. And Blue Jays, I was on them yesterday. They ended up, I think, they ended up winning. So yeah, I don't know. I just like the under 9 there. I know it's not gonna be very profitable or very much money here, and that's you got the lefty Jordan Montgomery here. Or under. Let's take the Pirates plus the run and a half here. We're gonna bet $1.70 here. Now have an even. Now we have an even. Now we have an even amount here, so that's going there here. We have 113 now here. So we kind of stuck with our thing on like on the other one, but we kind of all right. So we got 6. All right. All right. All right. Like I said, the A's and the Orioles here. We'll just shrink this down a bit here so that way we'll just put it like right there like we are television. Yeah, I think the A's have more than a good chance today to play well here, but I don't know. We'll have to see here if the bats come alive again for them. And I think Baltimore here, they're I think they want to end this series with a victory here today. So that's why I kind of like the under 10 runs. I think there'll be some runs in this game, but I feel like maybe it's a little bit lower scoring. Like yesterday morning. Yesterday morning we had a little more. The games early were a little bit low. I would say with the unders, and then the afternoons kind of rose more into the overs. But well, we'll see. We'll see about that. Obviously we put our 2 bets in already, and so yeah, we definitely Definitely do that. But yeah, I definitely think and that's kind of why I went with the under here. Then we have the Red Sox and we have the Rays. Um, we took we took the here we took the Red Sox plus the run and a half here, just like the Pirates here. So we're in favor that Boston plays even we think Boston plays a close game here tonight today, I should say this afternoon. And yeah, I just like that. I feel like the Rays have been on a tear. They've been hot, but eventually, it all everything all good things come to an end. Okay, even for the Tampa Bay Rays here, I still think they have. All right, and so on this one we took. All right, we took the under 10 runs. We took the under 8 in that Boston game. So we took the Phillies on the money line. We took the Yankees to win on the run line. We took the under 9 runs in the Tigers and the Blue Jays. And we took the Cardinals on the money line here. And the other one, we took the Pirates to cover the run and a half here. So tried to, I tried to kind of, try to keep some of the similar bets here, but I tried to, but that's what we have here. Obviously, the games will start about 10 West Coast time. Obviously, we're talking 1 o'clock East Coast time, matinee baseball. And so then, we got the Phillies versus the Reds here. Like I said, it's going to be interesting here. Phillies they're the road underdogs here. Reds have been playing particularly pretty well here. Like I said, they played Atlanta pretty well on the road, and kind of, I know their owner's kind of an asshole. So maybe they're, like I said, maybe they're doing like a major league thing and they're trying to stick it to the owner guy. And a guy, or girl, or whatever pronoun they want to. We gotta be politically correct. All right, well, when they can't say be politically correct, we just have to be, we have to know which pronouns to address people as now. Yeah, it's gotten that weird now. But I don't know. I just feel like Philly today can get a win here on the road. Bailey Felter here, lefty here versus Nick Lodolo, Dolo. We got lefty on lefty action here on the pitching mound here today. So yeah, they said 9 runs here. So I mean, it could go definitely under that here, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely looking to ride the Phillies today. And we had the Twins taking on the Yankees. I mean, the Twins have been playing really good baseball, and Joe Ryan has been pitching very well. So we're gonna see how the Twins fare in Yankee Stadium. The Yankees obviously are got a big win on the road, so they want to come home. And this young pitcher here, he wants to prove that hey, I belong in this rotation. I feel like this guy gives him a strong arm, along with obviously Garrett Cole. Nasty Nestor Cortez, but I think he's on the IL right now. So, but the Twins, like I said, Twins have been a team they've been able to pitch pretty well. They've been able to get the bats to go around. So, be interesting to see this game here. And like I said, I think the Yankees are more than capable of winning by 2 runs today here. They just got to have the pitching's got to be solid, and the bats again have to come alive and well. But also in my other one here, I think I took the under 8 here now. In the my bookie one, let's see, my bookie, what we do with the Yankees one here. Oh yeah, we took the Yankees again. We took the Yankees on the run line. We doubled down on the Yankees run line, and we doubled down on actually we took the under 9 runs here in this Phillies game here. So we went opposite. We took Phillies, and then we took the under 9 on this one, like under 9 here with the Blue Jays game as well. And we took the minus run line with the Yankees. We took the plus with the Pirates and the Boston here on the, and then the under here, because if anybody's ever watched my videos and how I bet, I'm an under guy. I love the unders. Don't ask me why. There's no rhyme or logical reason. I just take I like teams to stay under for the most part. I like games that if I feel a number is too high, I feel like that number's unless I feel like two teams are very like last night with the Bulls and the Raptors. I felt like that game. At first the Raptors were putting the works to the Bulls, but missing 18 fucking free throws, that hurts you. That hurts you big time. That hurts you big time. And yeah, they can say blame DeMar DeRozan's daughter for yelling and blah blah blah, whatever. But that still doesn't excuse that as a team you guys missed 18 fucking free throws. Went to the free throw line way more than the Bulls, so that just shows you the foul discrepancy. But you got to figure that a home team's got to get a decent amount of the calls here come playoff time. If you want to get crazy statistically, but yeah. And then the Thunder, sweated out for me here, but also covered when they that what 241, I think was the final combined score between the Thunder and the Pelicans. So I was riding high on both the Thunder and the Bulls on the money line and the over, so that was my two killer bets right there. But then I rode the A's on the money line. I rode the Rays to win by 2 runs. They did. The Dodgers ended up covering the two runs. So, what can I say? Basically, I bet 2 basketball and 3 baseball. Was a 5-teamer here. So today we're doing about a 6-teamer. We're adding one more team to the mix. So hopefully we can get back to back. Like the Drake song. We're gonna try to go back to back. So we're gonna find out here shortly between the A's and the Orioles and the Red Sox and the Rays how well I'm gonna be doing today. And like I said, I'm only making one bet today, and I want to get on early and get up on here and talk about it. And like I said, we'll talk about the games obviously when they come on here. Like I said, I'm not really. I mean, I can sit here and talk about NHL. Let's I guess we can go look at the NHL games tonight too as well. We have the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Florida Panthers. We got Detroit Red Wings and the Tampa Bay Lightning, New Jersey Devils, Washington Capitals, Ottawa Senators, Buffalo Sabres, Pittsburgh Penguins, Columbus Blue Jackets, Boston Bruins, Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs, New York Rangers, Minnesota Wild, Nashville Predators, Winnipeg Jets, Colorado Avalanche, St. Louis Blues and the Dallas Stars, Philadelphia Flyers and the Chicago Blackhawks, the San Jose Sharks and the Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings and Anaheim Mighty Ducks. I like to call them the Mighty Ducks, because that's how I will address the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Vancouver Canucks and the Arizona Coyotes, and last but not least, the Vegas Golden Knights and the Seattle Kraken. Both teams looking to break the playoff. I mean, obviously, this is the last couple games before the playoff push here. Obviously, some teams have not made the playoffs. Obviously, the Washington Capitals are not making the playoffs this year. Neither are the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is kind of shockingly. Yeah, shocker, right? Big time shocker, especially for Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean, they have the last time the Pittsburgh Penguins did not make the NHL playoffs was 2005. So we're talking 18 years ago. 18 years ago is the last time the Pittsburgh Penguins did not see playoff action in hockey. So, I mean, it makes good, like I said, I was talking with some friends yesterday. I said it makes good for, good to teams that don't normally get in there, and we get to see some teams that maybe, they're getting better, even though they might not be the greatest of teams. I mean, we look at that as far as the NFL. Look at the NBA this year. You got the Bulls and the Thunder trying to fight. Obviously, the Bulls have got to go down to South Beach and beat Miami tomorrow night, And obviously, same thing with the Thunder. They got to go and play Minnesota up in Minneapolis tomorrow night to try to get and secure the last spot in the NBA playoffs. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Let's see some good, I mean, it's good to see, the consistent teams, but it's kind of nice to see maybe a team that we didn't expect to make the playoffs and a team that we thought, oh, for surely they're going to make the playoffs, and then boom, I mean, look at last year. Let's take the NFL for example. We thought, I mean, many people probably thought the Rams would make the playoffs, but they imploded bad. I mean, they imploded pretty bad. I mean, and a lot of people probably thought the Green Bay Packers were gonna, make it to the playoffs here. And who else? I mean, people probably thought a lot of people probably thought, team like Tennessee Titans would have made the playoffs and didn't make the playoffs. Um, it just you look at and then you have teams like Jacksonville that hey Jacksonville. I mean they played tough. I mean they gave Patrick Mahomes and all them all they can handle it. And that speaks volumes for the Jacksonville Jaguars moving forward now. Is how can you build off of what you did from last season? I mean that's what we tried. Most teams are trying to do. But obviously, we got some teams that have quarterback issues, and obviously, we got guys vying to get the number one pick. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is still a Packer here. He hasn't really gotten traded yet to the Jets here. I mean, is the consensus that we all think Rodgers is going there, and then there's some people saying that Rodgers is done. I don't know. I mean, I think at a certain point, these guys have gotten so good, but then people forget they think these people are Superman. And like Tom Brady, for instance, Tom Brady they had a pretty decent season last season, but I mean a lot of the problems came because their offensive line was banged up. And when you don't have a consistently good offensive line protecting your quarterback from not getting killed first and foremost, and giving him time to throw the ball, but also blocking and giving time for the running back to get into holes and obviously continue and sustain drives. But there was a lot of teams that had very bad offensive lines, and that's a key thing to building is having a solid defensive line and a solid offensive line. It must be the unsung words of some person. If it was me building a general manager and I wanted to build a team, I definitely want to build those two teams in the trenches, because if I can solidify the trenches, I know everyone else around and every other person I build around that we can solidify it. We know that no matter what, we'll be all right. As long as the trenches, being the defensive trenches and the offensive line trench, you gotta dig them in, and you gotta hopefully you sustain that, and you got continuity from the starters, and then also guys that well obviously everybody doesn't stay healthy. Nobody's fucking Wolverine where you can just all right you fucking tear a hamstring and all of a sudden all right, you're fucking healthy. But but yeah, we got that, and we got golf. I guess today's there's golf out. There's golf action if anybody's interested here. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Where I want to look at player props right now here. Looking at the player props. Player. Alright. Player props right now. Obviously baseball. But yeah, I just, I wanted to come up on here this morning and, you know, All right. I'm gonna move this over to the side here. We got the player props here, as we all can see here. All right. Obviously, we've got Corey Klubers. We got Alex Verdugo. We got Justin Turner. We got Rob Ryan Raz Snyder. You got Yu Chang. We got Jeffrey Springs for Tampa Bay. We got Yandy Diaz. We got Brandon Lowe, Randy Azarina, and we got Wander Francon. We're gonna do some baseball. Looking at the baseball here. Yeah, I mean I was supposed to check my lineups here, but I think my lineups will be okay here. Like I said, I mean I think I already necessarily have my players that I need here, but like I said, we're it looks like they took off the Baltimore Orioles and the Phillies. Maybe they're just it's underway already here. So, all right, let's see. Devers is not but doesn't mean maybe they don't get a bat here. So all right, we save that there. I mean, yeah. So all right. Ooh, Yoshi. Oh, man, Castle and all them. Well, I couldn't have put them in here, so. It is what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thought I figured. I was like, yeah, it is what it is. We'll just let that baby ride here. So the Orioles and the A's are already underway right now. So top of the first here. So let's get us a little bit of play-by-play, right? Yeah, let's get a little bit of play-by-play here. But you know, we got Bailey Falter here, JT Realmuto, Trey Turner, Nicholas Castellanos, Bryson Stout. I picked him up recently, so hopefully he'll do well. Alec Baum, Josh Harrison. He's a good utility guy. We got Christian Poch. And then we got Nick Lodolo. We got Will Myers. Got Jonathan India, Tyler Stevenson, Spencer Steer, and Kevin Newman, and Jose Baroa, and Kurt Casella. Then we have Joe Ryan for the Twins props. We have Brian Bruxton props. We got Carlos Correa props. We have Jose Miranda prop, Nick Gordon prop. We got Johnny Brito. All right, we got Giancarlo, don't call me Michael Stanton. Aaron Judge. Isaiah Keener Fala. You got Anthony Velope here. He'll get a hit. I think that looks like a good prop to play on right now. Then we have Spencer Turnbull. Here. Javier Baez, Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson. You got Jonathan Scope, Akili Badadu. Then we got Jake Rogers, Chris Bassett pitching for the Blue Jays, Matt Chapman, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Alejandro Kirk, Kevin Kosmeyer. And we have Pittsburgh here. We have Vince Valquez, pitching props here. Brian Reynolds, batting prop here. Carlos Santana, hitting props. Mark Matthias. Hitting props, Jason DeLay, hitting prop. Jordan Montgomery, pitching for the St. Louis Cardinals, his props. We have Paul Goldie Locksmith. We have Nolan Arenado. And we have Wilson Contreras. And we have Braden Donovan here. So far for the... And we also have the Brewers versus the Padres here. I guess that game's been added. I don't know. I guess I didn't get to bet that game, but Christian Yelich, William Contreras, Joey Wiemer, and you have Nick Martinez pitching for the Padres, Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Xander don't bogart that joint, Austin Nola, and Brandon Dixon here. Let's see what Brandon Dixon's been doing. Has he been able to get a hit here? Yeah, he got a hit against the Mets. That's about it. He's only had one hit, really, so... Nothing too much to be like, oh, hey, you know. But, yeah, so... So that's basically the sports for today here. And not too much of a big sports day, really. Yeah. So bringing it there right here. We got the player prop here on the bottom to our right no, to this side here, and then over here we have our other thing here. So yeah, we didn't really make a player prop thing yet here, so we'll probably do that here. Just waiting for my sister to get up here so we can make one together. Me and my sister been doing these things for a long time. Been making some parlay bets and all that, and finally last night I finally got my victory. You know, my sister's been doing better than me, and she says I'm better at this thing, just like the whole rapping thing. You know, like yeah, you know, I might have gotten her started by doing rapping and the whole introduced her to the sports thing, sports stuff like. But you know, she's the one that took the ball running. You know, she deserves all the credit. You know, she busts her ass. You know, and I appreciate that as far as women in my life. You know, the two most important women in my life are my mother and my sister, and they bust their ass and they grind, and it's not easy. You know, every day they have to they go to work, put on a face, they have to deal with a lot of shit, put up with my shit when I want to be a little fussy bussy sometimes. But you know what, I love them and I respect them, and that I couldn't ask for two better examples in my life to have. I've had many great women in my life that with there's every great man there's a woman. With every great woman there's a man. This whole men and women don't need each other bullshit. Come on now. I'm sorry if you want to subscribe to some other dumb shit. Well, guess what? You are the epitome of why bullshit continues to happen. And now this is where Kenny goes on his rant here. And that's why I just do my sports chit-chat. And I understand people don't want to hear this shit or don't want to talk about this shit. Well, why do you think this shit happens? Why do you think we still deal with racism? Because people want to use that shit and gaslight other fucking people to believe in some bullshit, which they are racist people, yes. They are ignorant fucking people, but it's not just a white Caucasian skin. There's ignorant people of all colors and all ethnicities and all genders and all pronouns. See, the problem is, I'm better than you, you're better than me, this religion's better, blah, 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 blah. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, when we all die and we go to the next plane and go, all the shit that we supposedly have our faith and believe in is gonna happen. Hopefully think I should want to go to a better place in heaven. Hopefully I don't go to hell or some purgatory fucked up place worse than we're at right now. If there's quite honestly a worser place. I mean, the things we deal with as human beings, you know, I don't know, maybe should it prepare us for the next life? I don't know. But, we can't even have this conversation because you get fucking censored on YouTube, or you get some bleeding heart person that thinks that, oh, well, they know. Take it from me. All these people want to say Democrat is the way. Look at California. We got a fucking governor that wants to release the murderers out of prison. You can try to censor me all you want, but you go look that fucking shit up yourself. That ain't fucking lying propaganda. That ain't false fucking news. This state has gone to shit. Criminals are running this shit. We have a fucking mayor in San Francisco who's a Democrat that's crying for help, asking for federal help. And you people want to act like Democrats the way. And I'm not saying Republicans did any better. They're both two puppets with one fucking hand controlling both puppets. I don't understand how people in our day and age cannot fucking get that. Cannot wrap it around and fathom in their minds that we're being fucked with and we're being tormented with. But people want to play politics and patty cake baker fucking man. And you wonder why we're in the fucking rat holes we're in. Because idiot people want to believe dumb shit and continue to perpetuate it and wonder why we can't fucking, get over shit or just move on because they don't want to move on. They want racism. They want sexism. They want all this shit. They want you to pom-pom and cheerlead like they do for sports. I tell people all the fucking time. As a kid and a person, I love playing sports generally. But now, watching sports as a grown man, it's sports entertainment. It ain't even about the love of the fucking game anymore. It's for the love of how much money these motherfuckers can make by throwing a fucking basketball and whatever and act like they're doing social justice warrior out here saving motherfucking lives. And then you gotta hear other people act like these people are better than you and I when they are not. Surely they're not. It's like Steve Carell, and then in that movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, you people are putting the pussy on the pedestal, okay? And you wonder why and I'm not being derogatory saying we're putting women's pussies and vaginas up there more than the men. I'm just saying that's general speaking, that you're putting something on a pedestal and you're just fucking idolizing and worshiping the motherfucker. When you shouldn't be. But, like I said, even religion has its faults and its teas. Got you running around like a dumb idiot, and then act like, yo, I'm king of the castle. But nobody wants to come around my sports chat and hear me talk and rant and rave. But I just talk what I want to talk. Cause fuck it, everybody else says what they want to say. But I can't get away with that. Fuck that shit, man. I don't care about offending people, rocking the fucking boat. You know what? I've been offended, but doesn't mean that I, get to go about and be, a bitter motherfucker. No. You deal with the situation, you know what you got to do at hand, and you get the job done. If you don't like the job, you shouldn't have fucking took it. And that's what I tell people all the time. If you don't like a position, don't take a position that your ass is not going to feel comfortable doing and feel like you're overwhelmed. Because nobody's going to want to hear the fucking excuses. Except for, this president, we give him all the fucking excuses in the world. But you get the other president, and oh my God, You see how stupid and how ignorant and how easy they get people? And they know these issues and they know these things that they're meaningful. Not saying that racism isn't out there. Racism is out there. But you got other people gaslighting the shit and making it worse and perpetuating the shit. You had comedians, you had actors and all that shit. You have actors that placate on people's on racial stereotypes. But we're supposed to have better relations? When you say, well, I'm better than you, well, no, I'm better than you, well, I'm going to kill you, and you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck me, fuck him. Do we not see the pattern? I guess we just don't want to see the pattern. I guess we just want to lie blindly to our own ignorancy. But like I said, I sit up here and I talk about sports all day long. But if I get up in here and I try to state some opinions and try to say some things, and then people will say, well, you're coming out of left field. Well, what about all these other opinions? You tell me. You tell me, was global warming around when the dinosaurs were around? Surely the dinosaurs were, and the cavemen were causing fucking, carbon carbon shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, they'll make us want to believe some bullshit that maybe never even transpired. But they fabricate it into a story and make it a good old fucking story, and then people continue to perpetuate bullshit the story. See? And wonder why we are fucked up individual people, and wonder why half the people have mental health problems. We won't give them the actual treatment to help their mental health issues. We just want to give them fucking pills. Here, take this, take that. You'll be fine in the morning. They put you on this prescription, put you on that. Hey, maybe you're fucking... Mental health is a serious fucking problem and needs to be addressed seriously. Not just giving somebody a fucking pill. That doesn't deal with your problems. You have to address your problems. You have to face your problems. You have to get what is called fucking closure. There's a beginning and there's an end, okay? But in the world today, there is no beginnings and ends anymore because you don't know where it begins and where the fuck it ends. Because everyone wants to cloud it up and then act like they're smarter than the average bear, and then their fucking opinion outrules anybody else's. Their opinion outrules fucking facts, which is bullshit. And wonder why people are ignorant and stupid and trapped in. And I don't mean trapped in the closet like fucking R. Kelly, but you trapped them in your fucking stupid ass cycle, the cycle of fuckery. That you want to continue to get spinning around like a damn hamster. I'm not saying I'm not. Hey, we're all part of this shit. And at some point, we can sit here and blame the government for all the fucking years of fuckery and this and that. But at some point, what are we doing as people? We just sitting on the sidelines watching like it's a goddamn movie. Like I'll wait till it happens to me. Then it's a problem. Don't we get it? We have to be proactive people. We got to stop being reactive, be more proactive, to where this shit doesn't happen, to where we keep our shit on the toes. That's what we learned in the army. But apparently some people didn't use the army shit. They think that, oh, Kitty, you just smoked a bunch of weed, and now you want to act like you're just a guy, you're going to help somebody? I didn't say that. But where everybody else at? Everybody else playing patty cake, flapping each other's playing grab ass all day long. And then act like, well, we ain't in war. We ain't in crisis. We ain't in deficits. We ain't in this and that. We want to play grab ass all day and worry about Lindsay Lohan, worry about this dumbass, or this person, and this fruitcake, or this fucking actor, or this motherfucker, or this video game, or this dumb shit. It's all mental gymnastics. It's all to fucking confuse you and get you playing a part. You get to be the fucking lemming. You get to be the goddamn stupid Sims. You think you control your life? But I'm just one man wants to say shit. The rest of you just want to sit there quietly and go quietly into the night. I'm tired of that shit. I am. That's why I don't need fucking friends in this world. That's why I don't need no fucking people to come in my chat to watch my shit, for me to do my shit and to talk my shit and be my peace. Because at the end of the day, if I get kicked off YouTube, it don't matter. There's other places and other platforms that I could push my shit on. This ain't the only show in town, okay? That's why I say my shit about to YouTube. Respectfully. I ain't out here trying to be threatening to these people, but you want to threaten to cut my shit off and act like I'm talking bullshit when you allow a whole bunch of other nonsense up on your shit? You really don't get it. I really don't get it. You want to play favoritism and censorship? Well, guess what? Censorship will come for you and come for your corporation and shut you the fuck down. And then you're going to want all these motherfuckers to come back for you, and ain't none of them going to go to bat for you. They're just going to go jump ship and go to another fucking site and move up on your asses. Don't you get it? But you don't get it either, YouTube. Because you're part of the corrupt system too. You're part of the tentacles. Thinking you're working your way up to the pinnacle, to the top. That's not how it works in that system. In the system they wanted to usher in and bring in, but that's what other people want to believe. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but doesn't mean it's the reality. You know. But at the end of the day, that's what I do. I get up on here, talk sports, play my music, say my shit, and that's it. Cause I don't hide behind nobody's face. I'm not up on the internet not showing my face and trolling people all day long. But you got people out here doing all that, and you think people, where's the police on that shit? Nowhere to be found. No answers. Come back later. but yeah. So I'm just ranting and raving now at this point, not even worried to talk about sports, but yeah. We'll be back here tonight with some motherfucking music here, with our musical thing. Just want to get up on here, like I said, there's only six baseball games, little small short day here. I want to get on early, just trying to get this out of the way, boom, so I can do some other things. And like I said, basically just enjoy the rest of the day, and then come back on here and do my music thing, man. Like I said, just play some jams, play some music. I even get censored on that for content ID and all this other bullshit. Just because I want to play music I love. It's not like I'm trying to make music. I'm not trying to make money off this shit. I ain't monetizing shit. I ain't made no monetary gains on none of this shit. So, miss me with this bullshit. But at the end of the day, shit is what it is. So hopefully my bets here will cash today. If not, we'll try again tomorrow. And we'll be back again tomorrow with you know, it's going to be a full slate. We're going to have some NBA, obviously the playing games. We got full slate of baseball to go over. So we'll get to that, get about the weekend and all that. So this is Thursday, you know, the 13th day of April in 2023. So hopefully we'll get some wins here today. And if not, well, we'll try to do it tomorrow, like every other day. And we'll probably get our prop bets in later on here. So maybe, you know, when I'm doing music, I'll let you know what I did as far as my player props and my parlay. So we'll definitely let you know. We'll let you know.